So I have the pleasure now of introducing to you Wendy Hanson. She is a 2011 alum here from NHCC, and as a student, she served as president of the Student Senate. She was a member of the Honors Program. She was a recipient of the Student Life Excellence Award here, as well as the Community College Academic Excellence Award. And she received several academic scholarships. After graduating from NHCC, she went on to earn a BS in Business, Entrepreneurial Management, Nonprofit Administration from the Carlson School of Management at the University of Minnesota, and didn't stop there. She went to get a master's degree in Business Administration and Management from Bethel University. In her professional career, she served 9 years as the family life pastor at the Church of the Open Door. And since 2014, she served as the Vice President of Marketing with Mobile Accept, an information technology and services company. Since 2011, Wendy has been on the NHCC Foundation board, and she has a talent for problem solving, improving processes, and is a champion for causes that she believes brings value to society as a whole. So with that, let's give it up for Wendy Hanson.
I let them pick the song, so I didn't know what they would pick. I don't know. Hey, good morning. I hope you're all waking up. I am officially the Michelle Lee Gooden fan club member. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay, just I wanted to talk about a little weirdness about me, just to kind of, and they do these big accolades of these bios, whatever, But, so, you're all familiar with idioms, right? Like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or that's the way the ball bounces. Well, I have this knack, this gift for mashing them together. Does anyone else do that besides me? Okay, so they actually at work, we have the Slack channel, which is sort of like a combination of Facebook with SharePoint for work, okay? So they actually have the Wendy-ism channel. And so like, I have like, hoot your own horn. We're married at the hip. I used to have a memory like a tack. And then later on I go, no, I meant I used to be as smart as a pin. Okay. Instead of saying a burr under the saddle, I said there's a spur under the saddle. And don't know where I got that one. One time I was feeling a little overwhelmed. I said the walls are caving in. I'm jumping at the bit. I don't know. Juggling plates. That's a pretty good one, don't you think? I mean, it kind of works, right? I mean, I'm thinking I might need to write a book on this. Okay, but then I was feeling like I really was a novice at something, and I said, I'm really feeling green behind the ears. Okay, all right. What I'm going to talk to you today about is that small decisions can change the trajectory of our lives. So picture that big $1 million word, right? You're kind of going down one path, and then something happens in your life, and it completely changes the direction of your life. Has that happened to you? Yes. Right. So I am not sure what I want to do. I'm a student here at North Hennepin, and I was avoiding math like the plague. I even took the logic course so I could avoid the math class, right? Rusty wouldn't even be the word I would use for it. But I thought maybe I'd be a social worker, so I went to Dr. Elena Bleisfeld's office. She was the dean of math at the time, and I said, hey, can I just skip the algebra class so that I can take the statistic class? And she goes, no. She says, no, I really think you're going to benefit by taking the math. Well, of course, back then, what that meant is I had to like take those little tests you take, and I had to go all the way back to pre-algebra, then to take the algebra so that I could take the statistics. So, kind of like delayed this growth plan for me, right? Talk about 5 years of craziness. So anyway, I had to go back. But unbeknownst to me, the requirement to get into Carlson was calculus. Her pushing me made the door stay open for me to be able to even get into that school. If I had avoided that, it never would have happened. Have you ever asked yourself another question? Have you ever regretted taking the hard path? You go back, man, I wish I would have taken the easier course. Do you ever look back at your life and go, no, she helped me get on that journey? So I'm walking down the hallway one day, and I'm looking at this poster, and there's this opening to run for the Student Senate here at North Hennepin, and I was like, that would be interesting. And I'm just standing there, and I'm not going to really do anything about it. And Dr. Deanna Forsman, my history teacher, sees me there, standing there, and she says, what are you looking at? And I go, I'm this poster. And she says, well, why don't you run for president? I go, really? She says, you should do that. You should run for president. One little seed, one little push, right? So but you see, what happens is you have to take that first step. So I had to haul my ass over to the Student Senate and ask, what's required? Well, you need to get signatures. Okay, well, why don't you just take the piece of paper in case you decide to want to run? So now that sits in my notebook for a little while, and then I'm sitting in class, and I kind of share with the person next to me, oh, I'll sign that. So pretty soon, I get enough signatures. Again, the little decisions that we make. It takes a lot of courage sometimes, but here's what you keep in mind. It's just one little decision at a time. Can push us in a completely different direction. So here's my challenge for you and me. How can we be people that can help someone else change the trajectory of their life? So I'm going to close with a quote from John Crosby, and this is that reminder. Mentoring is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Thank you.